If you are crying because you are sad, you are doing the best thing you can do right now. Now, you might be asking, Theo, what the heck is going on with your shirt? Well, I'll tell you. I'll answer what you're wondering. Okay, that's kind of strange, isn't it? That's a little strange the way I put the last statement. I'm in love with how I look right now. I think this is fab. Fabulous. You know what? I'm just going to spearhead. I'm not going to stop and restart. I'm just going to go with it, man. Some people may be asking, Theo, what the heck is going on with your shirt? Well, I'll tell you. Some people don't like looking at someone without a shirt on. No shirt, no YouTube views. So, here you are, a shirt. You're welcome. I want to talk about crying. I was talking to a friend once, and there was someone I had just met next to him. And the conversation brought me to tears. And I began exuding tears from my tear ducts because I was full of emotion. The man I had just met could not handle this. He said, "Oh my goodness," or "Oh my God," something like that. And he looked around for an escape route. He got up and he left. He couldn't handle the fact that I was crying. A man who should be put together. Men, he probably thought, ought to be put together. Ought not cry. Because we're bastions of strength and will. Right. No, wrong. If you need to cry, you need to cry. If you need to cry, you need to cry. So if you need to cry, what do you need to do? Cry. Yep. And people don't understand this. People, and listen, I stop myself too. If I need to cry, I'm afraid of the reactions of people that are around me. And so I will not cry. And that's not necessarily good. I should not care so much about the people who are around me, but yet I do. But there's one more other thing that I'd like to say in this video, which is please don't try to fix the problem of someone who is crying. Let's say this grapefruit is crying. I'm sorry, that's kind of a fake cry. It's not a very good cry. I can't mime crying right now. Oh, and then you come along and you say, "Grapefruit, why are you crying? Don't cry." What's wrong, Grapefruit? What's wrong? Maybe I can help you. Stop crying because you're clearly in some kind of anguish. Don't be in anguish, Grapefruit. I love you. Stop crying. Stop your crying, please. I can't handle your crying. I don't want to cry, so I want to help your crying to stop because I don't want to cry. And I get triggered when other people are crying, so I have to stop their crying and attempt to stop whatever is causing anguish. You see? You understand? It's really what it is. You get triggered and you want to stop their crying. See? So I recommend not doing that. I recommend when you feel intense grief, a loved one has passed away, and that makes you feel some fears and anguish about the idea of departing from this world. Well, as it happens, there is a life after this life, but if you don't know that, then you have some things you need to work through, and that's okay. You need to work through some grief, some sense of loss. Or if you lost a cat once and you never cried fully because someone in your family stopped you from crying, a pet, a dog, a bird, anything that brings up feelings of sadness, you need to let yourself cry. And don't stop yourself if you can. Something I'm still working on myself. And don't be the guy that stops someone else from crying, because that person is doing the very best thing that they can do for themselves in that moment. They're working through their grief and their anguish. Thank you for watching.